Is it too late to buy Bitcoin? Well, no. And we have proof of that from Ohio State University. But make no mistake, time may be of the essence, because what's coming could blow us all away and to the upside. A massive flood is coming that could send Bitcoin to $1 million and beyond. Has Bitcoin ever been more bullish? I don't think it has. And I'm not alone. We'll be bringing the receipts. You better buckle up, because record demand is running into the mother of all supply shocks. First off, is it too late to buy Bitcoin? Well, check out this speech from a student at Ohio State and the crowd's reaction, and you tell me.
Great investors are open-minded and understand things before other people. So I know this might feel polarizing, but I encourage you to keep an open mind right now. I see Bitcoin as a very misunderstood asset class.
Unbelievable. Wonder why we're at 63K right now? Well, the floggings will continue until education improves. Hey, check that out. Looks like Van Eck is with me. Go blue. You know what's embarrassing and highly regarded? It's like saying I love being poor. Owning 0 Bitcoin. It's saying I want to lose 99% of my wealth. And also why we at Simply Bitcoin will be shorting the Ohio State Buckeye class of 2024. I can tell you what, a lot more Buckeyes need to be taking ayahuasca and getting right with Satoshi, like that kid who gave that speech. That kid's a legend. And again, guys, while it's not too late, time is running out.
If Bitcoin does shoot up to 1 million, that's probably max pain for the largest number of people. Instead of being able to make a material difference in your financial economic situation by acquiring a lot of Bitcoin, quintillionaires are going to buy up all the Bitcoin, drive the price up, and you'll still have this divide between the rich and the poor instead of that being equalized. So basically 8 billion people are not going to be able to get in early. You're not going to get Bitcoin at sub 1 million anymore. You'll be getting it at 1 million or more.
Samson, you're making me incredibly bullish right now.
It's 2024 and Bitcoin is absolutely obliterating Wall Street again. Is Bitcoin going to reach escape velocity? Well, I think it's pretty obvious. We are on the cusp of something absolutely epic. Check it out. Again, the mother of all supply squeezes is here. The Bitcoin supply shock exchange inflow is at its lowest since 2015. And look at where we are in prices and how whales are accumulating right now. No one is ready.
The best case scenario, I think, is Bitcoin price goes up very gradually towards 1 million over a number of years. And we all have a lot of time to stack sats and build out everything that's needed. And Max Payne theory says, well, you probably won't have that time. It's going to be a mad scramble. And we won't be ready with layer 2s and all the wallets. We won't be ready to onboard all the people. And a lot of clubs out there that have been DCAing are going to get stuck with unspendable UTXOs because fees are now 100,000 sats or something like that. So that's the idea. Like, it's probably going to happen and catch us off guard, and we're all going to be unprepared. That's the basis of Max Payne theory.
All indicators are flipping bullish, and then we have this. The United States now holds $13.82 billion worth of Bitcoin. Probably nothing. In a recent interview with Nat Brunell, Michael Saylor sounded off on the next 2 catalysts he thinks will spur Bitcoin adoption. Let's check it out.
We have the ETFs recently approved. The FASB rules are changing. Do you think there's going to be another catalyst that we should be watching out for that will usher in maybe these big companies finally saying they're going to put Bitcoin on the treasuries?
You know, that first big catalyst was the SEC's approval of spot ETFs for Bitcoin. The second big catalyst is going to be the SEC's denial of every other crypto application for a spot ETF. And the entire world was thinking, will the regulators ban Bitcoin? And we answered the question, no, it won't be banned. And then the next objection is, but will it be copied? And when we actually see the regulators deny the applications of the copies of other crypto assets, then we will have checked the box. It won't be banned, it won't be copied. So I think that the critical catalyst will be not just the regulatory acceptance of Bitcoin as an institutional asset, but it'll also be the regulatory rejection of the alternatives.
Now there we go. Saylor's got one catalyst, the SEC approval of the ETFs. The second catalyst, the denial of all this shitcoinery. But we're building on that in a massive way with the mother of all supply squeezes and demand at all-time highs. This is why $1 million Bitcoin is coming, and a lot sooner than just about anyone is expecting. affecting aside from Samson Map?
Because Bitcoin supply is finite and decreasing over time, I think there is a multiplier effect. There's probably $10-20 billion of capital that's going to flood in right away. That's going to go into this small supply of available Bitcoin, maybe 1 to 2 million BTC. That is really what drives that multiplier effect, because it's not that you're going to buy $1 of Bitcoin and the market cap goes up $1. Because of that limited supply and because of that rapid injection of capital, you have a multiplier effect. And that multiplier effect, I've seen numbers thrown out there somewhere between 2 to 3 times, 10, 50, 100. And if you factor in the Bitcoin multiplier, then Bitcoin can jump to $1 million very quickly.
Yeah, guys, this is crazy. So we've got record lows on exchanges, record demand, new players, pensions, sovereign wealth funds coming, and there's some other stuff on the horizon. We have news that BRICS are preparing for the dollar's collapse and are even working on creating their own central bank. But we have speculated for a while that maybe the BRICS nations would begin to use Bitcoin as a neutral form of settlement. It may be coming. It is right here. I mean, it completely makes sense. And this is all happening while interest rates and inflation are still causing all these problems. And J. Powell can't see the stag or the inflation because they're stuck in a broken monetary policy that doesn't make any sense. Even the White House advisor can't even explain it. You know, Tucker Carlson breaks this down very well.
The U.S. budget is funded through taxes and the deficit, but the government issues debt, and Jared was correct here. Well done, Jared. So it issues debt such as bonds or treasuries, and they sell it to anyone willing to buy, like a drug dealer. And when there aren't enough junkies able to pay for these sweet, sweet debt-based instruments, Daddy Powell makes the money printer go brrrr and just buys the rest. It's called monetary policy, and it only leads to one place. The road to inflation is paved with debasement, my friends. Capiche?
So we got news. Social Security is set to run out by 2035. And if you don't want to end up like the Ohio State Buckeye class of 2024, asking the government to tax the rich and give you some handouts because you didn't buy Bitcoin and save in Bitcoin, that's your Social Security. Well, you'd be on the wrong side of Max Payne theory. You know, we have a name for people that save in fiat.
So let me say it a different way.
Okay.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, there's a name for them. We call them poor. Okay.
Well, let's take a minute to recognize our sponsors, the Bitcoin Way, because taking self-custody is the revolution, and it's never been more important. Bringing over 25 years of experience in cybersecurity, the Bitcoin Way is your IT team in the Bitcoin world. They'll help take you from that why Bitcoin to the how Bitcoin. From setting up your first wallet node all the way up to inheritance planning, accepting Bitcoin payments for your business. They cover all aspects of Bitcoin security and privacy. They even work with their clients to configure routers, devices, and networks. In short, for everything in Bitcoin sovereignty and privacy related, they are your go-to source. Guys, you better stack those sats because Larry Fink, Michael Saylor, now they have more Bitcoin than any country. If you don't, someone else will. This is game theory at play. This is nation state game theory coming into play. This is institutional game theory at play right now. Run them. Where will you be when the Omega candle hits? Hopefully stacking sats and not sitting with your thumb up your ass. Keep spreading the message. We're still early, but time is of the essence. Don't believe me? Look at this. Bitcoin whales have accumulated 47,000 Bitcoin in just the past 24 hours. We have absolutely entered a new era. Ignore the noise. Things have never looked more bullish for Bitcoin. Hey, be sure to like, subscribe, share the Sound Money Gospel. Give us a pump. Make sure to follow us on Twitter for all the latest breaking Bitcoin news. And don't miss the #1 live Bitcoin-only news show on YouTube. Simply Bitcoin Live, coming at you at 12:15 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Hey, hope you're having a great week. I'll catch you all Thursday. We got a fire SBL coming tomorrow. Look alive. Peace.
If you prefer to go down with the ship, fuck you.